So if you guys have been following along for this wild ride that I've been on the last 18 months, you know I've dropped 130 pounds. And I wanted to kind of go over the different things that I've done to be successful. And really, the number one thing I've done is put my head in the right place. You know, 90% of weight loss is between your ears, guaranteed. Because it's that day in, day out, consistent daily action, staying in a positive frame of mind, believing that you will get to your goal if you just don't quit. That's number one. The other thing is I log my food daily. You know, I consistently will write down everything I put in my mouth. And that is great because I've got an app that I follow that I absolutely love called My Net Diary. And that is my go-to touchstone because it keeps me honest about what I'm eating, and it also allows me to look at my results over time. And I can go back years now. I've been using this since like 2012. I can go back and discover and rediscover what I was eating daily when I was most successful at my weight loss. Intermittent fasting. You know, when I first found intermittent fasting, I didn't believe it. I did not believe that just the timing of my eating would have such a dramatic effect. I have gained and lost over 100 pounds at least 5 times in my life. And, you know, the thing that I never did understand before was that maintenance is the magic. Maintenance is the key ingredient to lifelong success at keeping my weight at a healthy weight. Have you ever wondered what the difference between discipline and motivation is? Well, discipline is that thing that will carry you through and will get you the results over time, because no matter how you're feeling, you don't have to feel completely inspired to be disciplined and do those successful actions on a daily basis that will get you to your goal. You just, motivation will fail you, but discipline will carry you through. And that is a key thing that I've been learning since I started working out like a bodybuilder, because my coach, Coach Tabby, she is disciplined. That woman is, she's got the eye of the tiger. She is going to get to her goal no matter what. And it's been such an inspiration for me to work with somebody who is that disciplined, because that's also, mindset is the key to, what happens between your ears is 90% of weight loss and, success at transforming your body. So what is happening between your ears is 90% of your success or your failure at transforming your body. Because, you can have a bad day, and that bad day can turn into a bad week, a bad month, and, a bad year if you don't watch it. Right now I'm on a break. I'm giving myself the grace to live my life, enjoy the foods that I love, and not beat myself up if my weight goes up on the scale. I give myself 4 pounds of leeway. And if I go over that 4-pound mark, it's right back to my intermittent fasting schedule and eating high protein, low carb. Prioritizing protein is the number one thing that I've done to help myself, because, I used to be a binge eater, and I would discover that I would end up like building a binge in my head before I actually went out and got any food and put it in my mouth. So stopping yourself at the gate, keeping your mind in the right place. The minute you start fantasizing about all your favorite foods, you're in trouble. Go pop some protein in your mouth. So I keep lots of little snacks. Like I'll have like little, meatballs, or, a couple of pieces of cheese, or some chicken skewers. I have protein, or even like hard-boiled eggs. I will have things on hand with me all the time, so that if I get into that place where I'm starting to fantasize about, ooey gooey, rich and chewy, yummy foods that will, not get me the results I'm looking for, I will just pop 2 to 4 ounces of protein in my mouth, and it's like magic. Those cravings go away. And when I am ready to eat a full meal, I will make better choices. And that is my number one tip, is always have some protein snacks on hand. The other thing that is really important is, being honest with yourself, being accountable to, logging in a food diary or a journal every single thing that you put in your mouth, because everything has calories. And, until you really know what you're eating that is preventing you from getting the results that you want, you don't know how to change it. I can look back at my food app. I use MyNet Diary, and I have now for since 2012. I can look back and I can look at what I was eating when I was gaining weight, and I can look at what I was eating when I was losing weight. And that is such a great feedback system to have. So, here it is. I have gone on this journey now for 18 months, and I looked back over my records, and I realized that most of the weight that I dropped was in these 40-day, 6 weeks to 8, the longest cycle was 8 weeks. Short, intensive processes that I focus, I get really, laser light focused, and I lose a large amount of weight in a short period of time. And then I go into maintenance mode, and I practice maintaining those results for 3, 6, even one break was 3 months. So I've been dropping weight consistently, but really, it's been in these short focused cycles. And that has been the recipe for success for me. And it's very doable. It's very easy to fit that into your lifestyle. We're always getting ready for some sort of, special occasion or a holiday, and we want to lose a lot of weight quickly and get to our goal and look great for that occasion. And that's why I love this plan that I'm doing. I'm calling it 40 Days to Freedom. I've got five mindset principles, 5 intermittent fasting principles, and 2 weeks of success meals. And they are delicious, no deprivation lifestyle meals that you can make for your husband or your family or just for yourself and a friend, and really have success without feeling deprived at all. So that'll be out to you in a couple of weeks' time. I'm so excited about launching that. And I hope that you will, sign up and get ready for the 12-week course that I'm going to do. Because what I've discovered is, before I even started dropping weight, before I really got into that mode, I had been working on my belief system and my self-identity. I really had come to realize that I was completely jaded when it came to believing that I could, achieve my ideal weight. I've been unsure about how much more weight I want to drop, because I've been, feeling good in my clothes. I'm at a weight that I'm comfortable with and that looks good on me, and I'm getting a lot of loose skin. So I don't want to drop so much weight, and especially not rapidly, while I'm building muscle and heading towards that ideal weight, which, that's another 100 pounds. I'm not sure I want to lose another 100 pounds. Maybe challenging what, the popular wisdom is about what the ideal body weight for me is. I've always had excellent health, and even a lot healthier than most of my skinny friends. So, it's a discovery process where I want to be. I don't know exactly, but, and I definitely know that I'm running on here. But I have tried everything under the sun to drop weight. I did 10 months of juice fasting, which I felt amazing when I was doing it, and I got great results, but I really think it challenged my body. I dropped, half my hair fell out. My skin was beautiful, but I realized that I needed more protein, So then I did the intermittent fasting, high protein, low carb with lots of vegetables. And I felt really good on that, and I was very successful with that. And then recently I did carnivore, and that was a revelation of its own. You know, I had no desire really to do, to like let go of my fruits and vegetables. And I was very skeptical about the results, but I really had some amazing results of healing. You know, a lot of pain in my joints, a lot of inflammation in my body came way down. Like, I just have been eating regularly again for about a week and a half. And I tell you, I've gained 4 inches of bloat in my stomach, which is bizarre. But anyway, I'm going to do a detailed video of sitting down with the results very soon for you. So I'm probably going to start sharing a little bit more of like the other side of me, the part that I kind of don't talk about a lot because, you know, because I'm very unconventional. And one of the things I do on a yearly basis is go on a trip for my birthday to change my astrology chart. So one of the things that I do is I'm an astrologer. Most people, you know, like, I don't know, I'm a little bit afraid to share those things because, you know, it's controversial. Not everybody believes in it. Some people even think that it's, you know, I don't know, they have a spiritual issue with it. But for me, it's helped me so much in my life. You know, knowing the cycles of life has really been important for me over the course. I mean, I've been doing it since I was in my early teens. So that's one of the things that I do is astrology. And, you know, I did hair and makeup for years. And then I started doing film work. So I did wardrobe and makeup for films for a while. And then I, you know, used to, back in the day, back in the big hair days, I used to do seminars where I would, you know, go into people's homes and I would help them have them try on everything in their closet. I'd bag the things that worked for them, the things that didn't work for them, and you know, make suggestions for how they might add a few pieces to spruce up their wardrobe. So I'm going to bring more of that content into the mix. And I don't know, like I said, it's a wild ride. You never know what's going to come up next. And if anybody has any questions about astrology or hair and makeup, wardrobe, I'm available to consult with. You're welcome to shoot me a DM and ask me anything you like. And the other thing is I want to start doing some live videos so that you can kind of do more interaction. I'm trying to find that mix that works for me. And I'm still learning so much about how to deliver something that is interesting and engaging to all of you. So please help me and ask for what you would like me to share with you. And let's do some great new content together. All right. See you on the flip side. And remember, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and, keep following. Keep on coming along for the ride.